Hey everyone, this is Mike from 50 is the New 30 and Youthful Aging. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about just kind of avoiding the sun. I'm going to talk about some of the things that I'm going to do to stay young and that I've done to stay young. Again, I've said it before, I'm 51, and I've just done a couple of things. Just occasionally I color my hair. My hair is basically salt and pepper, and I color it a little bit. But other than that, I don't do anything exceptional. Except I talked last time about drinking a lot of water. So I do drink water. I do drink seltzer. So I do try to stay hydrated quite a bit. And I do tend to stay out of the sun. I'm not a sun worshiper, but I don't avoid the sun. So if I'm going for a walk, I won't necessarily put on any sunblock. Sometimes I'll wear a hat to keep the sun out of my eyes, but not for the effect on my skin. But I would talk to you about staying out of the sun for prolonged periods of time. If you want to remain looking youthful and have good skin, um, my recommendation is drink a lot of water and you don't stay in the sun for a prolonged period of time. And those two things, I got to tell you, really have done a lot for me. My just staying hydrated and not doing spending too much time in the sun. I have not really. I don't smoke for the most part. I have a cigar every once in a while and occasionally a pipe, but I really don't smoke. Never done drugs. Very little alcohol, but I have stayed hydrated, drink a lot of water, drink a lot of seltzer, and also I'm not a sun worshiper. And those things alone really have made a big difference. Now I'm going to talk in a few coming videos on some kind of sunblock that you can use, or and also some exercise that can contribute to staying young. But I also mentioned genetics, and I said that my birth parents, from what I know and what I can see, did not necessarily stay young for as long as I have. When they were younger, they looked younger than their age, but as they hit their 30s and 40s, they started to look their age. So I don't know to what extent genetics has an impact on this. But what I do know, what I've been in control of, is the staying hydrated and staying out of the sun. So I'm not going to go too much more into this. I'm going to start getting into products probably next week. But I wanted to talk about the normal and natural stuff. So we talked about water and we talked about staying out of the sun. I'm going to talk about some sunblock. I'm going to talk a little bit about exercise. I did mention very briefly about just trying to be stress-free as much as possible. With some kind of relaxation, getting enough sleep, meditation, that kind of stuff. These are the natural things that a person can do to try to stay young. I'm really going to focus on some of the products, the moisturizers and the eye, the getting rid of the wrinkles. That's going to be coming up because that's all new to me. I haven't needed to do that for most of my life. But before I get there, I'm just going to talk about the natural stuff, or the easier stuff. Including like coloring your hair, things like that, exercising. Because I think that's the easiest, it's the cheapest, and ultimately, in a lot of ways, I think it's the most effective and the most sustainable. But I do want to start getting into a little bit more of the products. I think people look to the products as being quick and easy. They're certainly not cheap, so it's not cheap, quick, and easy, but they might be quick and easy because you just put some on, you put a little eye, and then voila, it's perfect. It's much more sustainable if you can have the natural youth, the natural beauty, the natural good skin tone. So I'm going to focus on those first, but I will be getting into products and my recommendations and my how I would evaluate the effectiveness of those things. So anyway, this is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you want us to be a subscriber, please sub. If you have any comments, I'd love to hear your opinions and your views on things, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.